Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sick Flows here, and I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to master using Cubase 5 and Waves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Now, if you guys want me to go ahead and do a tutorial on mastering with Ozone 4 or Ozone 5, leave a comment down below, and I'll do that for you guys next Sunday. So first things first, this is a hip hop song provided to me by one of my subscribers. So I'm gonna go ahead and master that for him, and then go ahead and send it to him. So what we're gonna do first is go up to devices after we have imported our song, and we're gonna go ahead into the mixer, because this is where we're gonna add all the effects. And the stereo output, which is here, we're gonna go ahead and click on the edit output channel settings, which is this E. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our plugins. Again, I'm using Waves for this to master, and if you guys don't have Waves, I suggest buying it or go ahead and getting a free trial, or find a way on how to get it. There's some friends that know how to get it for free. I'm not sure about all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on Waves, Stereo, and I'm actually going to go ahead and put the Lin EQ broadband, and I'm going to close that because I want to put all my effects first. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into Waves, Stereo again, and we're going to click Lin MB, which is a compressor, I mean. Then we're going to add another compressor in Waves, Stereo, more plugins, and we're going to click R Comp. Close that up. Now my favorite plugin, we're going to go to Waves, Stereo, and click on L2 and close that. Now we're going to skip and insert and go ahead and go into Reverb from the Cubase and click on RV Variants, and we're going to look for the LA Studio, which it should be somewhere around here, LA Studio. Double click that, and we're going to change the mix to 5. Click enter, and we're going to click X. Now we're going to go ahead and disable all our plugins except for the Lin EQ, and we're going to go ahead and click on the E on the Lin EQ. Now we're going to click on load, and we're going to click on the low, mid, warm, presets, and high. Now the one thing that I will change is I'm going to go ahead and change still to 20 frequency, and I'm going to give it a high pass. Now we're going to go ahead and do some cuts, and yes, all that. We're going to go ahead and do some cuts on the 258. I like to cut at a 0.5. 344, I like to give it a 1 dB cut. The 323, I like to give it a 0.5 cut. The 7K, I like to give it a 0.5 boost. And the 11.9K, I like to give it a 1 dB boost. And I'm going to go ahead and play that and see how that sounds to me.
Those are open, I'ma do my thing. Now fuck what you hoping. Never hold me down, cause I float above the earth, and I'll never touch the ground. I'm allergic to the dirt. Shit.
Okay, to me it sounded pretty good. We're going to go ahead and go back to our mixer. Now we're going to mess with the Lin MB. I'm going to click on E to open this up. Now this is the most important part. We're going to click on load, and we're going to want to use adaptive multi-electro mastering, and we're going to click on that. Now where it says makeup right here, it says manual. We're going to change that from manual to automatic. Now the first thing that you have to do when you change that, you're going to go ahead and go back to the beginning of the song and play the entire song. And what this is going to do is going to read the frequencies and all that, and it's actually going to go ahead and change these levels here. So since this is a tutorial and I'm not trying to make it that long, I'm just going to play a little part of the song, maybe that. And you're going to see right here down here that it's going to automatically read by itself.
Shut, two doors are open, I'ma do my thing. Now fuck what you hoping. Never hold me down, cause I float above the earth, and I'll never touch the ground. I'm allergic to the dirt. Shit, I don't waste any shots, keep a steady.
Okay, now that we have read it, now I'm going to mess with the threshold. Just give it a general threshold, and then we're going to go ahead and mess around with it. So I like to do this one negative 9.6. This one negative 5.1. Negative 10. Negative 8. And negative 14.5. And now we're going to play and see this wave, and we're going to go ahead and use this master levels right here and bring it down a bit to go ahead